Okay guys, I'm not big on unboxing videos, but I bought a new toy to play with for our air gun channel. We're going to get a little bit more serious about this, and I've got some other surprises coming in the mail too from Amazon. Man, I should have bought stock in Amazon. God, I'm sure they're making a killing right now. But anyways, every air gun channel needs a handy dandy little trigger pull tester, and I have some other experiments to do with this, but right now I thought we'd just give it a run, see how it works, how user friendly, blah blah blah. Not real long, just kind of run a few tests on this, and we're going to use our good old reliable Joker gun, just in case anybody is a box fanatic. I'll let you guys just read anything on there you might want to read before we tear this open. Okay, and good enough. Let's see how easy this guy is. We'll put the Joker gun over here for just a minute. Boy. Wow, okay, just set that out of here. Oh cool, comes in a little case. Woohoo, alright. I'll put that over there for right now. Case doesn't close. Alright. Maybe we can kind of, alright, does better when you don't have the thing in. And of course we have the instructions. That's pretty cool. So somebody gives us a little test, quality control wise, before you even get it. I like that. That's good. And this foam's glued down. And over here, I forget what this is for, but there's a different trigger shoe that's for something. Would have known when I first ordered it. So, well, I'll give you guys a chance to read the directions if anybody's a complete nerd. Didn't even look at it. One of these is probably in Chinese. So, alright, enough of that fun stuff. But one thing it does say on the box, you need two AAA, not AA, AAA batteries. I'm just going to fire this up and see how intuitive it is. Drat, I didn't see that though. Need a teeny tiny little Phillips screw. So I'm going to have to pause this, I'll be right back. Okay. A little bit big for the job, but it grabs the screw. Okay, power turns on, units, pounds to kilograms, enter records trigger pull, short delete, long delete, mode change screen peak, holds max rating until entered or deleted. That sounds about right. Oh, and it does a maximum of 12 pounds trigger pull. And that's what it looks like when it's all lit up. So that's pretty cool. Okay, is just that simple. We have our handy dandy Joker gun here. Even though I lightened this up, still feel like it's kind of a stiff trigger. So let's see what it does. Let's see, may as well get it so you guys can see. Wow. Jeez. That's after I even lightened it up. 6 pound trigger pull. 1.4 ounce. I thought it was 14 ounces for a second. 6 pounds, 1.5 ounces. That's a pretty heavy damn trigger. Let's do a few of these. Okay guys, now this little adapter is basically like if you have Glocks or something and it has that little safety trigger, or it has like a wider trigger, which this Crossman has a super wide trigger because it came with the trigger shoe. So I will be popping that on, and I'm probably just going to leave that on there. Is it, I don't know, unless you have like a really narrow one that lands right in there, I kind of like this. So I'm sure you guys are saying, on with the show. So let's see what this baby does. Turn it on. Give it a second to boot up. Now, here's what it looks like when we give a little tug. Ooh, wow, that is a heavy trigger. Okay, and then you just push, not delete, push enter, and it'll keep a little running average for you. Trying to pull it slowly so we get something more. Alright, so there's our average, 6 pounds, 16 ounces. Whoa. Well, rounding slightly. Let's try doing this at a bit of an angle. Okay, so that's 3 or 4 pulls. Leave it there. I played with this before. You get the idea. Okay, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. My running average here is 6 pounds, 15 ounces. That's almost a 7-pound trigger pull. And by God, I've lightened it up. I've squished the little spring that's inside the handle. Which, if you guys have any of these things, you pull your handle off and there's a little spring in there. You pull it out, compress it down, pop it back in. And Jesus, man, it must have been like a 9-pound trigger before I did that. But sweet, sweet gun if anybody wants one of these too. Okay guys, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but seems like a handy dandy little tool. Folds right up, push the button, turn it off. 2 AAA batteries. Oh, you might want to read this. Who knows what's in here, but I'll give you guys a chance. 12-pound maximum. Alright, well, Wheeler Engineering, it rocks. Off camera I did about 20 trigger pulls. What I like about this though is it's so sensitive. You could dial in your first stage, second stage trigger. I keep forgetting to hit that enter button. And you could, so you could feel like your trigger creep, then you lighten up. And if you stop, even though I didn't pull the trigger, it'll tell you the hardest percentage. So that's pretty cool. Man, this thing is a 6-pound trigger. It's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to play with some more gizmos, but I think that's enough for now. Closes up. Push the center button, turns the power off. Doesn't get much easier than that. For all the fancy stuff, have to read the directions. But for right now, if that works, win-win. Of all the things that kind of really sucks is the box doesn't want to close. Come on. Oh well. Yes, it is what it is. Oh well. Build a better box, guys, and you get a thumbs up. Okay, oh, the last part. This little ditty runs about 50 bucks more or less. So they had manuals and they had other ones, but I always kind of go off of the theory when you're buying tools, get the right tool for the job. And this is the one that professional gunsmiths use, and it's awesome. The only thing I could probably advise is on this deal, take the batteries out, store the batteries inside the case. Don't put them in here. Too many things, the batteries go bad and then your unit gets trashed if it's been a while. So anyways, you guys will be seeing this on the channel. I'll follow up with it later. Want this to stay pretty short. Later, guys. Have a good one.